New for you this morning, while other countries are joining the U.S. in a diplomatic boycott of next year's Winter Olympics, others are questioning if it's really going to make a difference. The last time the U.S. took part in an Olympic boycott, it had very little impact. But why would this be any different? Here's our why guy.
Some will see it as nothing more than a symbolic gesture. Instead of involving athletes in a full boycott of the Winter Olympics, President Joe Biden and other U.S. diplomats will stay away. It's been over 40 years since the U.S. staged a full boycott of the Summer Games in Moscow. The protest failed to convince the Soviet Union to end its invasion of Afghanistan. Allegations of torture and other human rights abuses at re-education camps in China are part of the reason for President Biden's diplomatic boycott of the Beijing Games. Here's why some experts say it could have an impact. Dr. Chad Clay of UGA's Center for the Study of Global Issues says boycotts alone won't do it.
They can be one brick in a giant wall.
Dr. Clay points out that host countries use the Olympics as a way of polishing their image by showcasing the landscape and culture.
I think what the United States is doing is trying to take that spotlight and wield it in a slightly different way to show that the positive image that China is trying to portray to the world hides a lot of horrible human rights abuses.
A full boycott would punish athletes that have nothing to do with the selection of Beijing as the host city. Dr. Clay says a diplomatic boycott is a low-risk move. Some boycotts are more effective than others. South Africa was kept out of the Olympics while many countries refused to compete against South African athletic teams during the apartheid era.
Providing that additional pressure that, alongside a lot of other factors, obviously, help to motivate change.
Dr. Clay says at the bare minimum, a diplomatic boycott will shift the media's focus to issues the Chinese government would rather the media ignore.
Right now, crews